Matthew continues, and the high priest arose and said to him, "Answer you nothing." Mark has another verse in here, but neither so did their witness agree together. So I'll put that first. Then the high priest stood up in the midst and asked Jesus, saying, "Answer you nothing." So Mark first, but neither so did their witness agree together. That's the end of that verse. Now, and the high priest stood up. Matthew. And the high priest arose. Did he rise up or did he stand? Why can't the Gospels agree? Matthew and Mark and the high priest. I think I'm going to go with stood up because I have arose earlier when the false witnesses came. At last there arose two false witnesses. That's more closely associated with came. They arrived. They are now on the scene, but the high priest is already on the scene. And arose could be tied with stood up, but I think it's more visually engaging to say he stood up than just he arose. I think it is better. Still Mark in the midst. And said to him, "Answer you nothing." Mark. And asked Jesus, saying, "Answer you nothing." It is a question. It would make sense to have asked, saying, instead of just said to him. So I'm going to go with Mark. And is both. Asked Jesus, saying is only Mark. So now both. Answer you nothing. What is it which these witness against you? That's crazy. Is it which are all in italics, so it would be what these witness against you. It's because witness, it means testify. Yeah, like a testimony. What is it which these testify against you? What they're saying against you. I would just exchange all that for the word that. That these testify against you. But I don't have the ability to do that. That would go contrary to my goal of making this not a retranslation. But Jesus held his peace. Mark. But he held his peace. Okay, so Matthew didn't name Jesus earlier when the high priest questioned him. But names him now. Jesus held his peace. Since I went with Mark naming him, I think I am going to go with he held his peace. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I should have his name again. There is a point where repeating words becomes not just redundant, but annoying. And I think this may be one of those times. He asked Jesus, and Jesus responded. Like with Luke earlier, Peter. The Lord turned and looked upon Peter, and Peter remembered the word of the Lord, how he had said to him, "Before the rooster crows, you shall deny me." And Peter went out. That third one, yeah, he went out. I guess 3 is too much. 2 close together might be okay. The high priest stood in the midst and asked Jesus, saying, "Answer you nothing? What is which these witness against you?" And Jesus held his peace. Okay, you know what? I think it would be okay to have his name twice here. It's not too close. It's not going to be too distracting, so I'll do that. But Jesus held his peace. Or, okay, well, both of them have but. Jesus is only in Matthew. Held his peace. Matthew ends the sentence there. Mark continues, and answered nothing. That really helps, in case someone doesn't know what holding your peace means.